Something interesting I noted doing some testing on Flickr. Flickr is a very popular social network, photograph swapping network. One of the things that people were concerned about is child safety in Flickr. So several years ago, to great fanfare, Flickr introduced its filtering system, which was supposed to protect children. Now, I've got a group member, something I found here. There's a group member here. Okay, and this is an actual public profile on Flickr. This is somebody whose profile isn't restricted. So this means this is profile. This person can contact anyone on Flickr. Okay, now I'm logged in, but I have my safe search turned off. So look at this particular person's search. I look at this particular member, and this is actually coming off of the Flickr public website. I'm going through some of the groups here. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to see some of this stuff, but there's a few of these quite relate to young sex with teenagers. There's petite titty, sweet and pussy. We have as a group there. I'm not going to click on any of these links here, but some of these we have cute schoolgirls. They're amateur, lesbian, and bisexual. 100% homemade. Naked girls. Aching boners. Sexy is not always naked. Well, that might not be so bad. Tiny titty fan club. Amateur. Mobile self pics. We'll leave it to that. Sexy girls in white. Nude. Sexy. Nice breasts. My mouth is my vagina. So just say, I don't think this is somebody that I would want my child, if I was on a safe website, to probably have contact with. Now, as you can see, this person has contacted a number of people. You can see the icon of some of the people that this particular user has contacted. Now, when a user gets contacted, they get an invitation, okay, telling them from Flickr, telling them that they've been contacted, and inviting them to potentially contact them. Now, I'm sure if I was a parent, or hopefully my young person, if they saw this, would probably not want to form that. I certainly would not want my, let's just say, if I was her daughter, right? You see her? I don't think her parents, if they're involved in her life, want her interacting with someone like this. But let's say, and we're going to my account here, that you turn on the safe Flickr filter, okay? So we say we're going to turn safety on. So we want to have a safe web browsing experience with Flickr. So what I'm saying is I'm turning safe search on. So this is going to give us a safe web experience for Flickr. I've already explicitly said that I did not click you're over 18. So by implicit here, this is a safe search on, okay? I would prefer, safe for global public audience, safe photos, right? So I'm making safety here. So I'm a parent, okay? Let's see, though, what happens to this particular person's website, all the context they have when I did that. Now, this is what they had before I set that. Let me reload that with the safety filters on. Okay, and suddenly I find that 42 of these groups have disappeared, including most of the really, really raunchy ones. So essentially, if I have safe filters turned on, my children might actually get an invitation from this particular user. And even though there are still some groups here that haven't been tagged as restricted, and we'd probably know sexy wife pics and vagina ultimate, that these people I wouldn't want my child to see. As you can see, 42 pics, many of them having to do with pornography, many of them related to child themes, have disappeared. They're not visible. I don't know. So, well, what seems to be safe then is Flickr has made your child safe not only from pornographic material, but also knowing about pornographic contacts that people who try to connect with them on Flickr might have. So if you've got safe filters turned on Flickr, your children, as just demonstrated right here, may get a connection with somebody on site who has groups that you don't know about. And so any person who contacts, if you turn safe filters on for a child, somebody may contact your child on Flickr and have dozens and dozens of child porn sites, and you wouldn't know about it, as we've seen in this live example taken right now at the end of February 2010.